One, I wanted to say I applaud the President's swift action in this regard. This is an issue that we've had direct conversation about earlier this year with him personally, with Vice President Biden, and with Attorney General Eric Holder. There are very serious issues that need to be addressed in terms of violence all across the United States of America, and I am appreciative that the President is taking on this issue literally within a week of Friday's tragedy. Vice President Biden, of course, is the author of the crime bill, and he has extensive background in this area. I look forward to working with him as president of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, and mayors all across the country support the president and the vice president in their efforts to make America a safer place, and whether it's a small town like Newtown, or big cities like Philadelphia and Chicago and New York and Atlanta, San Francisco, and many, many others across this country, the larger issue of violence, whether with guns, whether domestic abuse, whether sexual abuse, child abuse, all of these issues, mental health systems, whether they work or not, whether they're properly funded or not, education, incarceration, recidivism, and reentry. These kinds of issues are all components of a very violent culture and a very violent society. And I greatly appreciate President Obama's leadership in this regard. I'm hopeful members of Congress will take up the recommendations that come. He has set a very aggressive and short time frame for Vice President Biden's and his team to work. Senator Dianne Feinstein from California is putting forward legislation in the new Congress for a new assault weapons ban that she was the author of back in the 90s. And talked with her and her staff a number of times and expect to work with her as well on these issues. Philadelphia has seen, unfortunately, its share of tragedy, some involving assault-type weapons and other high-caliber weapons that have only one purpose: to shoot as many bullets as quickly as possible, to hurt, maim, or kill as many people as quickly as possible. They have no use for civilians. They certainly have no use on the streets of this city by anyone other than law enforcement or military, and I'm hopeful that we can bring some of the death and carnage to a conclusion, and I look forward to the work of the Vice President and ultimately the President's recommendations and his efforts to make America a safer place, and for cities like Philadelphia and Newtown and many, many others. Any questions?